Thank you, Mr. DeGennaro, for your kind words. I'd just like to say good morning, friends and family, and the class of 2025. I'd like to give a congratulations to our speakers, Chin May, Emily, and our superintendent, Dr. Hatter. And I would also like to congratulate all the graduates and their families on this amazing accomplishment. It is not just 4 years in high school, but 13 years of hard work since kindergarten that has gotten us here today, whether you were in the district for all those 13 years or not. I would like to give special thanks to the staff in the Yorktown Central School District, such as our principal, Mr. DeGennaro, and our superintendent, Dr. Hatter. Another thank you to our class of 2025 advisors, Ms. Knopp and Ms. Pamela. As a class, they have been by our side since our first day of freshman year, assisting with fundraisers and giving support to any student that was in need. In a moment like this, I cannot stop thinking about what Mr. Miller said to my economics class on a gray winter day in January. If you have had the privilege of having Mr. Miller as your economics or psychology teacher, you know that he not only teaches those subjects, but he also leaves you with a lifetime of practical life lessons. One that has stuck with me the most is do not be a TGIF person, a thank God it's Friday person. When he first said this, I was a little confused, and honestly, everyone in the class was like, what? We love Friday, like what does that mean? And everyone wants to get to Friday, everyone's happy to get to Friday, and Friday is obviously my favorite day of the week. But once he elaborated, it all made sense. Being a TGIF person is like praying the time away. When you're walking into school on a random Monday, knowing you have a huge test that week, or project due, or a huge sports game, you wish for the week to go by as quickly as possible. You exclaim to your friends, can it just be Friday already? Or maybe it gets to Friday and you say, I'm so glad that week was over. Or maybe you say, my personal favorite, I'm so done. You wish for Friday night before you even get to 11 a.m. on Monday. Throughout a school week, with academic and extracurricular commitments, there are 8 periods a day. That's 336 minutes a day that you cultivate bonds, memories, and plenty of inside jokes with your classmates. These memories could have been with a best friend, or they could also be with people you may just share a singular class with and you don't see them outside of school. Throughout the 5 days in a week, with 8 class periods a day, there are friendships made, inside jokes being shared, and maybe even tears being shed. These are memories that you took for granted in a moment of a small stress in the big picture of a week. Our classes at Yorktown High School have a special feel within them. When you go to classes in college, that doesn't mean your classes won't be close there, but knowing every single person in your class, maybe even knowing their parents and going to their house on the weekend, that is special. These memories from our time in high school will last a lifetime. All throughout the week that you prayed would go by in the blink of an eye because you had a unit test in social studies, or maybe you had a math quiz that you totally forgot about the night before. Memories you're going to zone out and think about when you remember the days of seeing childhood friends 5 days a week, instead of only holidays and summer times. Times when you could go to Bobo's every Friday after school with the people who got you through the 4 years of high school, like I did with my best friends Emma, Serena, Naomi, and Madison. The tears cried in late night study sessions and the struggles you have overcome through the last 4 years. Whether those issues be social, personal, or academic, these memories taught you about yourself, and they made you the person that you are under this graduation cap today. Throughout these last few weeks, I remembered Mr. Miller's words and regret the times I said, thank God it's Friday finally, or I'm so done. These weeks, I wished away because of a test, hold countless memories and inside jokes with my friends and even inside jokes with teachers in school. And these are memories that I will carry with me for the rest of my life. And I know that everyone has a funny class memory that you think about when you go to bed at night, you laugh to yourself. So when we walk off the stage today, think about a memory like that and cherish it, because we had the pleasure of going to Yorktown High School for however long it was. Maybe it was 1 year, or maybe it was all 4. As we go on to this next chapter, cherish every moment and never forget the memories you made in Yorktown. This town is a special place. There's people sitting in the audience who moved back here. That's how special this town is. Thank you, Yorktown High School, for these last 4 years that shaped us as people. And I'd like to thank my parents, Ellen Watts and James Capps. They brought me here today, and if you know them, you love them. So good luck to the class of 2025, and for the last time, I say this on the announcements every morning, have a great day.